Hi guys, back again. I'm just enjoying my Halloween tarot so much. And funnily enough, although I think it is very much a seasonal harvest type deck, in that it has, of course, all these pumpkins and there's quite a bit of gardens and other taking care of plants stuff going on. I suppose you would use this from the beginning of August, maybe, until maybe midwinter or so, possibly. But there's just so much stuff in here that is really not all that American. I find it really easy to use and really cool also, the details that are in these cards. Like, for example, this one, the Hanged Man, who has, of course, Odin's two ravens at the top right there. So maybe this is a conventional reference or something. I've never really paid that much attention to, other than, there's a couple of cards in the Merry L that have ravens as well. So yeah, I guess it's a really useful element to have, of course, So looking to the future, looking into the past, those are really the functions of the two ravens, okay? So that's kind of cool. There's another Nordic reference in here. This is a world card. And it says on the ball of, there's a tree at the bottom and behind the cat and his circle. And on the ball of the tree it says Nidhogg was here, which is kind of funny. Nidhogg being a serpent that is, or a dragon that is always gnawing at the world tree. So I thought that was pretty nice. The actual deal maker for me to buy this deck was the Death card, who is watering the plants right there, which I just think is so gentle. And this tends to be, even though it's really, supposed to be slightly scary with, horror movie references and Frankenstein's bride and what have you in there, I still think it's very gentle. And this is, for example, the Three of Swords. And all the suits are in some way alive. So the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Bats right there. So they're living creatures, okay? The wands are the imps, and the pumpkins, even though they're not strictly walking around on 2 or 4 legs, okay? You still got a face and expression, and the same applies to the ghosts for the cups right there. So even though this is actually a cup that has a ghost figure on it, there aren't really, most of the time, here's the Queen of Ghosts. It's just an actual ghost right there. So all this feels very much like a children's book. It's quite comforting. It's very much alive all over. And I just love it. Hanging up, battery dead. Jawel, ik kan wel doorgaan als ik het maar goed organiseer.